Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and well, finally back with another unboxing video, which is concerning this parcel, which has been sitting in my post box for quite a while. Yeah, if this video looks a little bit different and somewhat unusual in comparison to the last ones, I'm facing some unexpected troubles right now, therefore a lot of things have changed, and I had to improvise a lot. So right now I'm working on like borrowed equipment, and with this video I try to learn or like familiarize myself with a new cutting software, editing software for the videos. End card might be gone, there's contemporary or like temporary data loss and stuff. A lot of things going on which are somewhat connected to the troubles I've had like 1.5 years earlier. A lot of bullshit going on right now, but I try to keep this channel back on track, or get this channel back on track as soon as possible, get back to normal as soon as possible, and get like the usual updates up. And one of these updates is a letter that has come in from Italy, from the AUT RECORDS label, from Davide Lorenzon, who is running the label and who's been kind enough to sort me out with like new promos and stuff for review on my website nightsession.de, which can be found down in the description box, as well as some other things like my social media links and like dates for the next radio shows. Well, data loss is a thing that's not good, so I had to re-record one of the radio shows I have like on Rave FM Poland on 15th of October today. I had like pre-recorded a lot of months, like I don't know, 10 months of radio shows up front like a while ago, so all this is gone as well, so I have to improvise and balance and like get stuff in order again and get my radio schedule up and running also. So well, a lot of things, and I will not, do not ask, I will not elaborate on this for a reason, but yeah, things will be back to normal soon. I'm very confident about that. So let's dive into this one. CD format, of course, so there might be CDs in there, and there are exactly 3 as I see. So the envelope is empty, and as usual all the AUT RECORDS CDs come in a shrink wrap. So let's dive into that, and in the meantime, yeah, the new Intrauterin recordings release, or better, the new El Caballo Cimental release is on the way. Release date will be, hopefully, if the pressing plant is like on time, on 5th of November. This might be subject to a change if the pressing plant is not ready, because this will be the first full cover release on El Caballo Cimental, and the first full cover release I ever done on one of my labels. So this is new, and what is also new is that there will be only a very limited quantity available on BANDCAMP. Like 72 copies will be going to BANDCAMP next week on BANDCAMP Friday, which is 1st of November, because all other copies and well, the copies, even more copies than I had planned for distribution, are like pre-ordered and quasi sold out already. So yeah, this will be the first release on El Caballo Cimental and on one of my labels that will be like sold out on release date for sure. No matter what I do, there will be no copies left. And Mr. Highland District, I told you before, but don't order this, you will get a copy for free. So I'm gonna send one out to you anyway, but yeah, still not revealing what this is, but it's gonna be a big one. So be like on the lookout for like pre-sales. Get this on pre-sale from shops wherever you can find it, and like make sure to grab one of those copies that are up on BANDCAMP if you are like in Europe maybe. So this will be like a celebratory release, and I hope I will be able to shoot like a proper video on that. But let's dive into those releases here. So this is one which looks beautiful. Anastasios Savvopoulos Azure is the title. Convex mirrors, looks like this, and yeah, this is the back. I really like that cover design. Will be hopefully my thumbnail if I can get this video to run. If not, yeah, all the videos will be postponed to like point in time where I can work on my proper old equipment again, on my usual equipment. So this is the press sheet here, AUT RECORDS 074. Yeah, convex mirrors, Anastasios Savvopoulos Azure. It's again, I guess it's a project once again, or like an ensemble, like a 4-piece band quartet actually, which features Anastasios Savopoulos on electric guitar, Antonis Anisegos on piano and Fender Rhodes, Peter Ewald, which might be a German guy, on tenor sax, and Tarogato, whatever this is, I guess some kind of wind or brass instrument, and Ludwig Wandinger on drums. So a supposedly, I guess, Greek-German crossover project, or Greek-Austrian maybe, to be released on September 13th. So release date is done. 5 tracks on here, 40 minutes runtime, and oh, it's interestingly dealing with avant-garde art and with like cubism and futurism and the purity of form and treatment and color and all that amongst those art forms. So this is the first like proper like broader release info we get, I guess, on an AUT Records release, and those compositional ideas here on this album, Convex Mirrors, kind of like deal with the cubist analysis of space and futurist principle of dynamism as an expressive means. So interesting. Music related to art, audio and visual combined, and this is why the cover might be so compelling. Well, AUT Records has always been dealing with like interesting art covers and stuff, but this is especially great. So futurism and cubism, I'm not too familiar with those styles or the origin in art, but of course the terms do ring a bell for me, so I'm not that well uneducated in art, but I haven't been following that well, that field like to a big extent like I have followed music. So the next one is a duo Sutera Novali, whatever Sutera is, but Novali might be something that refers to something being new, I guess. Violin and piano featured on there as I see it. A duo comprised of Virginia Sutera and Emmanuel Novali. Oh, interesting. So it's not like something new, but there's actually the last names. To be released on September 27th, which is in 2 days, a 5-track piece, which is 46 minutes long. A project of improvisation and instant composition born in a musical research environment with the purpose of deepening the expressive potential of non-idiomatic improvisation focused on the here and now of the performance and the search for sound identity. So if there were like drums and like a saxophone involved, I would say this is free jazz, but this is more like free modern classical, maybe, potentially. I don't see why this shouldn't be. So the instrumentation speaks, I guess, for a neoclassical, modern classical, contemporary classical approach. The artwork looks like this, more of a darker and brooding kind. As I said, 5 pieces on there, 46 minutes long, and the CD looks like this with like a little bit of info, text, and of course the CD itself, which will be reviewed in one form or the other on my website, night.ce. Even if I cannot deal with the new editing software, then I will be only posting up the review and will like put up that unboxing video later on when I can work on proper equipment again. So yeah, the other one, the last one actually has been released on June 28th on as AUT Records 73. Giacomo Ezzanos Cora, which might be also a project name because there is 4 musicians involved in here. This is how the promo sheet looks, once again with all the details and credits and stuff, and 9 tracks on here. 56 minutes, Italian guitarist and composer Giacomo Ezzanos brings together a group of 4 creative musicians, all based in the northeast of Italy and active in the jazz and experimental jazz scene. So this is, I guess, where the AUT Records label originated, and they have worked their way over the years through more, sometimes a bit of neoclassical, sometimes like very experimental, sometimes very avant-garde realms. So, but I guess the free jazz realm is definitely the one which which is a home for the AUT Records label. And this is like Cora is a project born with the necessity to merge composition with the free improvisation by working with different structures and languages. So, musical textures, contemporary classical music, modern jazz, avant-garde and folk, dreamy cinematographic melodies, songs, chamber compositions, sketches of sacred music, which is interesting due to a more solemn and like inward looking term. And yeah, also the artwork could be featured in some kind of like sacred text, I guess, as a sign or a symbol for a certain kind of entity or whatever. So we'll see what this is. I see one of the tracks is called Prayer, and Let Kindness Lift Your Soul could also be like interpreted as a kind of like spiritual title. And Postludium also, even though I'm not too sure what ludium means, but this sounds like ecclesiastical and like church-like, and every little gift has a little secret. It's also like a cheeky title, so we'll see how this goes and what this is. Review will follow up on my website, night.cc, of course, and we'll see if I get this video up. Here we go, the inside of the CD, and that's it for now. My first unboxing on like a Linux computer, guess edited on a Linux computer and on Linux editing software, so bear with me if things are a little bit shaky or not of the usual quality, although the quality of my channel, or like the content and video quality of my channel, could be improved anyway. So baze.djunkiii out for now. Bear in mind, like BANDCAMP Friday is the day to check on the Intrauterin recordings BANDCAMP, which will be popping up here somewhere. And in the meantime, if you find anything else on BANDCAMP you like, feel free to buy it. You can support me and this channel, and also probably the struggles I'm going through right now. So yeah, I'm out. baze.djunkiii over and out, going into editing mode, and I'm going to see you in the next one. See you later.